All right, thank you, all of you students. I know it's getting towards the end of the year. You've got a lot going on your plate, so I appreciate that you have participated in this group counseling session, College and Beyond. It's great. I hope that it will give you guys the tools and the skills that you'll need. I want to first kind of lay out some ground rules here as we progress through these next group sessions. I want you guys to kind of respect the students here in the circle. I don't want any kind of snickering or laughing or disrespectful behavior. This is a safe zone. I want us all to feel comfortable, in this space. I also want you guys to know that everything we say here is confidential. I don't want you guys to go talking about what we've done in our group counseling session. It's important, that we know what we say here stays in the room. So I also think that it's important, try not to interrupt or talk over everyone. I want us to be able to speak our mind and say what we need to say without being interrupted. So are we all kind of comfortable with the ground rules?
Yes. Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
Great. So first I want to start with introductions. We're going to go around the room. You guys have all been accepted to four-year universities, which is really impressive. It's great. And as first-time college students, that is very impressive. I'm really proud of all of you guys here at Etna High School. And I'm going to have you go around. You're going to say your name, the college you are going to, and then also I thought we could personalize it, and you can say what the mascot is of that school and say, I'll start, but you'll kind of claim that mascot. So I am Annie Hilton, the counselor here. I'm going to UC Berkeley, and I am a bear. So.
Hey, I am Brent Waldrop, and I'm going to UCI, and we're the anteaters.
Great, so you're an anteater.
Yeah.
That's great.
Looking
Brent.
forward to it.
Yeah. Great.
And I'm Finn Hilton, and I want to go to Clemson University.
Okay.
And I'm a tiger.
You're a tiger. Way to go, Finn.
And I eat anteaters.
Finn the tiger. Well, remember, we're in a safe, respectful space, so let's keep, okay. Next.
I want to go to the University of Texas, and I'm a Longhorn.
All right.
My name is Wyatt.
Wyatt, great. So you've been accepted to the University of Texas. Is that correct? Great, yeah, way to go. Longhorn, terrific. Okay.
Wow. My name is Dougal McDuff, and I'm going to the San Luis Obispo State College, University of Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Yes.
I'm so excited, I'm a little nervous there. And I'm going to be well, I don't even have a major yet, I'm not sure. But our mascot is, we're the Mustangs.
Nice. So Dougal going to Cal Poly, and you're a Mustang.
First time anyone in my family. So I'm kind of a bit nervous, but I'm really excited.
That's great. It's a great university. Yeah.
I'm Julie Morgan, and I've been accepted to UC Davis.
Terrific.
And I am going to be an Aggie.
All right, Julie. Yeah, Aggie. That's terrific. Great. And so, as first generation college students, your parents haven't had that experience, and so there can be a lot of anxiety, and you want to feel prepared as you show up to college that first week. You want to know that you have everything planned out, you've packed everything, you know where to get stuff for your room if you don't have it, and because your family hasn't had that experience, they might not be as equipped to help you as, say, the other students whose families have gone to college for generations. And so this group, I want to kind of give you guys information about what that first week in college is going to look like, but also give you the tools to figure out how to navigate these big four-year universities, kind of create a smaller, safe setting within the big, larger school so that hopefully you will succeed and thrive at your university. So we're going to go around, and I want you guys to say if you're going to live in the dorms or an apartment, and I want you to tell me, kind of take a second to think about it, but I want you to tell me what your dorm room is going to look like, and 2 things you're going to bring from home. So think about like your room at home, what's sentimental to you, what you think you want to bring to college, and kind of what your room's going to look like. Are you really, Finn, I understand that you are on a baseball scholarship to Clemson University. So are you going to have some posters up of your favorite baseball players? Or, I kind of want you to take a second to visualize what is this space going to look like, and what are the 2 things I'm going to bring from home. So Brent, let's start with you. Going down to UC Irvine.
Yep. So I'm definitely gonna bring my electric guitar and my amp. I gotta be able to play music while I'm there,
Okay.
and plan on bringing my favorite poster, which is a guy in Fiji just getting barreled in this huge wave on a little shortboard. Just beautiful, crystal clear water. It's always helped me relax. I just like looking at it. I'm definitely gonna have that in there, but really what I'm after is just a very relaxed, kind of chill environment. Kind of like my room at home. I'm hoping to just kind of transition my room from home into the college setting.
Okay, great. So you are probably obviously attracted to UCI because of the surfing there close by, Southern California. Great
Definitely
choice.
am.
Great
Yes.
choice. So you'll be bringing electric guitar and have some surfing posters up. Terrific.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Hey, I would, like a nice house with white paint and, no, orange paint.
So specifically probably a dorm room where it's just a one bedroom. You have space for a bed and then a desk. So maybe like what will your bedspread look like? Does it have
Well, I'm gonna have a queen bed for myself, and
okay.
I'm going to.
Typically the beds in dorm rooms, they are twin size. So, you know, there's not that much space and you're put in with some roommates. I know that athletes have different housing at Clemson, so you might have a little bit more space, but I want you to understand that it's probably going to be more of like a smaller twin size bed. But maybe, you know, what type of decorations are you going to have in your room?
A poster of Babe Ruth.
Oh, nice. Very great.
And what I'm gonna bring from home is a Louisville Slugger bat.
Great.
And,
Is it your lucky bat that you have had since you were a kid? Terrific.
I've had it since I was 7 years old.
Okay. That's
I mean
great.
8.
Great.
And a baseball.
Terrific.
And my lights are gonna be like that big can lights.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm gonna have some pictures in there. And then it's just gonna be a little simple house.
Yeah. Terrific. That sounds great then.
Next. I would really like some baseball posters
Uh-huh.
inside my house with Buster Posey,
Oh,
a
you're,
couple other people.
yeah, nice.
And I would,
So you also like baseball?
yes,
Terrific.
I would, and I really like houses that like are nice and calm.
Okay, so you'll kind of have kind of a quiet atmosphere in your dorm room, hopefully? Great.
And I really like swimming.
Okay.
And
So what do you think you'll bring from home to your room? What are 2 things you think you'll bring from home?
I don't know.
You don't know? You haven't thought? Yeah, that's okay. I know it can be a little
Right.
nerve-wracking here in this group setting and we're all looking at you, so it's all right though. Well, if you think about it later, then you can let us know, but we'll go ahead and move on to Dugald.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna bring exactly because I really don't have that much stuff.
Right.
I'm living in a little bedroom, but I have 3 little brothers that are in there with me too, so there's not a lot of room for stuff. So I really don't have a lot of stuff, but I really like to camp. And so I think my room on my side, I'm not gonna have a lot of stuff, but it's the stuff you could just use for camping too. So on the weekends, I can just grab it real fast and throw it in the back of my truck, and I just want to be able to go camping.
Okay.
Because San Luis Obispo is by the beach and the mountains and Big Sur, and there's a lot of places I'd like to just go explore on the weekends. I can just take my books with me. So I'm not really worried about decorating my room so much because I plan on spending a lot of time outside my room.
Okay. Terrific. Great. So camping stuff and
Mhm.
just kind of the bare.
And then if I bring anything from home, I'll probably bring a picture of my family because I'm sure it's gonna be the first time I've been away from them.
Right.
I'm gonna miss them, and so it'll be good to look at a picture of them.
Right. Absolutely. That's great. Julia?
I think that I'm gonna bring my favorite quilt that has a lot of colors in it, and my favorite lamp next to my bed that has a really bright light bulb, because I can read with that, and a picture of my family as well, my mom and dad, a picture of my mom and dad.
Yeah. So you have a nice bright quilt. Does that have sentimental value?
It does. I've had it for about 6 years.
Okay,
My
nice.
grandma made it for me.
Right. So that is definitely one of, it's a really great way to make your room feel comfortable. Going off to college, being in a sterile dorm room, you want it to feel as comfortable and as homey as possible and as quick as possible. So having that familiar bedding, I think, will be great. Will really help you. So the next thing, you guys, I know coming from a family that's probably, really tight-knit and close, and we live in a smaller community, going off to these universities, they're in really large kind of metropolitan areas for the most part. I mean, Davis is outskirts, but still somewhat larger.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's a very large school. So what I want you guys to do before the next session, I'm going to ask that you guys print out a map of the town that your school's in. And I want you to highlight the public transportation routes. So I want you, just a minute, Finn, I'll answer your question in a second, but I want you to be able to understand what kind of transportation is available. Then I also want you to highlight some stores. So if you need to get school supplies or dorm room bedding, you weren't prepared, showing up, you didn't have things you were prepared for, I want you guys to be able to see a map of the area, highlight the local transportation, the public transportation, and then also highlight some stores that you guys could probably get some supplies at. And then we can bring those back and I can look them over in our next session. Does that sound good? And then I do have some
That's great.
handouts. Yeah, and Finn, did you have a question?
Yes. I forgot. But
Something about the map, maybe.
Yeah. How am I supposed to know what my town looks like when I haven't really visited there the whole town, seeing what it looks like above?
That's a great question. And so these days with computers, you can probably get onto Google and just type in the city's name. So Clemson, you could type in Clemson, South Carolina, and then there's a map section on Google. And then you can print that out, and then from that map that's printed, you can highlight the areas. And so as we wrap it up really quickly, I'm going to pass out an off to college checklist. And it's a list of what people recommend are good things to bring in dorm rooms, just so you guys are aware and have some resources. And if you have any questions, we can go over them in the next session. But remember, get those maps printed out off of Google, and then highlight the public transportation and the store areas.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
Miss
right.
Hilton.
Yeah, you guys have a great afternoon.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Hello.